Sean's getting upset. All right, folks, we're back. We're just talking about.
We're just talking.
You see, what last episode we were talking about Dan and the allegations he had behind him, and it's funny you should mention. I see when you were talking about that, I thought you were going to talk about the other childhood thing you had that got iffy.
Which hold on. By the way, I believe what exactly happened was someone came out with what's it called?
For Dan?
Yeah, well, no, they didn't come for Dan.
I think they came for...
Dan came for... Abort! Cut the stream!
Cut the feed! Cut the feed!
Just cut the line! Just cut!
Snipe!
Snipe!
How'd you get in here? Guys, help us! Guys, help!
Run for the cube! Just run from the cube! Run!
Just hear like stabbing sounds. Snipe! 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 Snipe!
So, I believe what exactly happened...
I have taken over this channel!
I'm not gonna, I don't want to talk out of my ass here, but I believe someone came forward with, some allegations, and they weren't exactly sure on what was what exactly went down, but then they end up retracting that statement, like, later on, correct? I think so.
It was something like, they thought Dan was grooming.
Yeah. Oh, but then they found no signs of grooming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like we said, still a dick move, but.
Oh yeah, it's a dick move to get a fan in bed and then ditch him.
Also, I don't know if you saw the videos. It's you know what? If you want to keep your image of Dan intact,
I've seen a few videos about the topic, but.
Well, I mean the videos that Dan.
Oh, did he make like a response video to it?
No, some of the videos he made to this fan.
Oh my gosh, that is the most obnoxious thing I've ever seen.
That's a Lady Gaga dress.
We're buying it.
Yes,
I want it.
But yeah.
Continue.
No, like I said, basically to sum up. I don't know how to feel about it because on one hand, like I said, Dan was my favorite part of Game Grumps, and I feel like it's the whole thing's kind of tainted it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, like Eric said, we were kind of already on our way out with Game Grumps and such, even though like we do the exact same thing.
Well, that's my thing. I just get burned out,
Yeah.
I'm like, why on earth would I go to watch Game Grumps when I literally get the same thing from us?
Yeah.
Which
I mean, we are no Dan and Aaron.
Definitely not.
We are a poor man's Dan and Aaron.
Like that's the thing I've been thinking about.
I'm not sure I want to be Dan anymore.
Now you're John now.
I don't want to be John either.
Who are you? You could be Ross.
I could be Ross.
You could be Ross.
The boss of the Moss.
I don't know, but you're not really that sadistic.
Yeah.
You could be what was his wife's name?
I'm Susie?
Do you want to be Susie?
But if you're Aaron and I'm Susie, how about this? We're Eric and Joey.
No, we have to choose.
There can only be one. Oh.
Wouldn't that mean there's two?
There can only be three.
So yeah, we can all be Aaron.
Answer the riddles 3.
You can. Yeah, thou shalt not pass me, lest you answer my riddle 3.
What is this other childhood trauma you're talking about?
Oh, did you hear about what happened to Drake and Josh?
I felt like I heard something about that.
I think it's Drake. Drake got in some hot water.
Oh.
I don't know the specifics, I just know that he got caught.
Did the boob look at boob?
I think. I'm not sure. I know something happened, and it's pretty incriminating.
Oh.
I
can't. To be honest, I mean, here's the thing. I enjoyed Drake and Josh.
Yes.
I'm not like a huge fan or anything. Like I wouldn't.
Oh, you with the Pip and Doodly Doo.
Okay, I'm not saying I don't know the show. Hey man, I'm trying to save face, distance myself as much because clearly I was.
You're a fan of the
such an impact on Drake and Josh.
Obviously. Wait, you had an impact on Drake and Josh?
Yes.
You were an influence on Drake and Josh?
Yes.
Drake and Josh is based off of you.
Granted, that was also a Dan Schneider. Schneider.
Oh, Schneider's kind of a weird one too.
Yeah. Because yeah.
Schneider and Hartman, those two are like eesh.
I hear he likes feet.
Oh yeah, did you hear what's going on with Butch Hartman?
Well, hold on. Did you hear about so he apparently has a foot fetish, Dan Schneider.
Okay.
Schneider. Is it Schneider?
I think it's Schneider. No, it's Schneider. It's Schneider.
Dan. We'll go Dan.
Because Schneider is.
There's just a lot of not so great things about Dans out there today.
Yeah, honestly.
But no. So it's so he likes feet.
Real quick.
Yeah.
This is a match made in heaven.
Oh.
Michael Kelso and Joey Tribbiani, like.
Yes.
The two dumbasses of the show.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're clearly pure genius.
Joey, together they have half a brain cell.
I mean, I can relate. But no. So like I said, he likes feet, and they started noticing trends in each show that he produced. That there was at least like one episode where the characters are barefoot.
Huh.
And that was like always kind of a stipulation with when you're working with Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, anyways.
Butch.
Drake and Josh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah, I can't say that I'm entirely surprised, because it did seem like I've seen, as weird as this sounds to say, I've seen like shirtless pics, a lot of shirtless pics of Drake before.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's always posting them.
Oh.
Not that I follow him or anything like that, but like I've seen, like, because I watched like this one you know that Josh, he's like become kind of a YouTuber now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And he did a reunion with Drake not too long ago.
Man, this is the worst birthday ever. Why? Because we created an amalgamation of between Godzilla, a plant, and also the soul of a dead girl. No, because a little human. Yes, of course it's because.
But yeah, no. So when you, I feel like to openly post something like that, you're not scared of sharing in the private, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Man, why do all the good ones got to do bad things?
Yeah, I know. Right? Those bad things, guy. But yeah, yeah. I want to talk about Butch Hartman.
With Butch Hartman.
Do you know Butch Hartman?
That name sounds familiar.
Okay, so yeah, Dan Schneider was like...
The only Butch I know
has
like a chainsaw hand.
It's funny. Wait, what? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know Butch. The one that touched your shoulder.
Yes.
Yes.
And sawed it off with his chainsaw hand.
But yeah, so... It's funny, we're both talking about influential Nickelodeon producers.
Yeah.
In our, like, preferred medium. Schneider was big with live action. Hartman was huge with animation. He's the guy behind Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, there's a few others, I can't remember what else. Bunsen is a Beast, that one's bad. So, yeah. Butch Hartman kind of talks out of his ass a lot. Like, there was actually a post where he's like, you know, you shouldn't draw anime. It's a very restrictive style. And they're like, everyone's like, all your shows look the same.
Real quick side note, did okay, I don't want to name names, but our art teacher, I believe she was also against drawing anime. She did not like the style.
We'll get there in a second. So the the big thing was Butch Hartman was a very influential person on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. He
created some of the biggest shows on there, i.e. Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom. Ziggy's light just went out. And so he was posting out commissions. You know, you could like pay him to draw. You could pay him to draw something for you.
Eric just punched her lights out.
No, I did not. I did not abuse my light. I love her to death.
Please don't.
But yeah, he was having people pay him exorbitant amounts of money for hand-drawn pieces by Butch Hartman. And you know what he did?
Is this kind of like the Disney Vault? The infamous Disney Vault?
He did not draw porn.
Oh, okay.
He did do something that was also pretty bad. He traced fan art.
Oh.
He badly traced fan art, and then, you know, sent it to them and took their, like, I think it was like over $100.
Well, granted, now, was he behind the writing or the illustration?
Yes.
Oh,
he was
both.
He was the creator.
Okay.
He is to Fairly Odd Parents as John R. Dilworth is to Courage.
Because I was gonna say is, you know, if he was just like the writer or the producer or something, I wouldn't, you know, I still think, yeah, you know, that's not fair. You should give them credit and everything like that. But I could see like if he didn't have that talent to begin with.
Yeah.
Right? But
his drawing ability's kind of waned in recent years.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
I mean, to be honest, that style never really jumped out at me.
Well, here's the thing, Fairly Odd Parents was made as a show to be dialogue-based rather than physical humor-based, which is why it kind of sucked when later seasons tried to go with slapstick, because the art style was literally fighting against it.
Yeah, and I was more of a Dan man. Well, no, I shouldn't say that in this episode.
No.
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom, yes. And speaking of Danny Phantom, he got called out for. No, I'm kidding.
What? Oh,
I'm kidding. It's the Dan episode.
Yes.
Damn, Daniel.
Dan stands.
But yeah, and fuck, and yeah, and he also had a Kickstarter for some big like new Catholic streaming service.
Huh.
And that never happened.
Huh.
The Soulja Boy thing, or it's like, yeah, maybe it's just an AV cable that disappears into nothing, kind of like how my money disappeared into Soulja Boy's wallet forever.
I just heard something about Soulja Boy.
He did it again.
What?
He put out a new console.
Did he?
Yeah, and Review Tech USA, he bought it because he's like, you know, man, I'll give you a fair shot. I'll give you one more chance. And you know, if you blow it, then you know you blew it, and then he blew it.
Yep.
Soulja Boy, why you like this? It's like, bro, Nintendo has sued for less. Nintendo's can't come after their own fans just trying to express their work.
Yeah.
Like AM2R, jeez. Pokemon Uranium, I'm shocked. I got it.
Pokemon Uranium.
Yeah, it's on my computer. It's a ROM hack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got like 100 new Pokemon in it.
I thought you were like gonna pull it up right now, like Eric kind of doing something.
No, now.
This is important.
Incredibly so.
So yeah, is that it about Butch Hartman?
I guess yeah. Yeah, I mean, like if you want to talk about the OG in terms of sucky Nickelodeon creator, John Crickfalusi.
That.
He's the guy that made Ren and Stimpy.
That makes sense.
He is an incredibly talented man. There's only one problem. He's a perfectionist to a fault. Like he went over.
I don't know if you've seen Adult Party. There's nothing perfect about it.
Well, no, like everything had to be right, like in his vision, and yeah, he went over time and
Why'd there have to be a poop baby in that vision?
Yeah.
That poop rat.
Yeah, poop rat. Bad touch. Bad touch. But yeah, so yeah, he went.
Why does he look afraid of me? I'm afraid of him.
You despise me, don't you? But yeah, so yeah, John K. He went over budget and over time on like every single project until they finally kicked him off of his show. They're like, no, you're not sucking up any more of our money. And granted, he delivered. Ren and Stimpy
stealing whore.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Ren and Stimpy was great. The only thing was, it was costing them a shit ton of money. So they're like, no more. We can make this for cheaper without you. And that actually makes a lot of sense because Nickelodeon is kind of known for abusing their creators. whether it's like disrespecting their wishes after death, or firing them, like canceling their shows and letting them know via a tweet, or just kind of like damning their shows to just purgatory, where they'll be like, I don't know why it didn't do well. I'll tell you why it didn't do well. You had it on one time a week, and that one time was at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, all right. You know what? I know we're out of time, but I will say, with the whole argument about the Teen Titans Go filling up all the blocks in Cartoon Network, I agree with that. That's a valid argument.
That is stupid.
But it would be remiss of me to say to not say that Nickelodeon kind of does the same thing with SpongeBob.
Oh god. Oh, we can get. That's a whole other thing. We're gonna get into that next time.
Next time.
Bye.
Bye.